Opposition calls are growing for Malaysia's Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin to call an emergency meeting of Parliament. They're demanding a vote of confidence to establish the new government's legitimacy. The calls come after Mr Muhyiddin announced a 2-month delay to the start of parliamentary proceedings. Melissa Go reports.
Now, the Speaker of Parliament, Muhammad Arif, has just announced that the new Parliament session will begin from May 18th till June 23rd. Now, as far as Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin is concerned, it's within his right under the Federal Constitution to advise the King to postpone the new Parliament session. Now, under Article 55 of the Federal Constitution, the Yang di-Pertuan Agong must convene fresh Parliament sessions no later than 6 months from the last one. Beyond that, it's in breach of the Constitution unless an emergency is declared. That's what constitutional law professor Dr. Shad Baruki told me earlier. Now, originally, the Parliament session is supposed to begin next Monday. Now, it's been postponed till May 18th. That's more than 2 months from now. So, unless a special sitting is called, Dr. Mahathir and opposition Pakatan Harapan MPs will have to wait till then to test Mr. Muhyiddin's support in Parliament. Now, both sides are claiming that they have a majority in a 222-seat Parliament. Now, until a confidence vote is moved in Parliament, whether by voice vote or by head counts, we won't know for sure. Now, what Mr Muhyiddin is legally appointed and sworn in before the King, the Yang di-Pertuan Agong, who's convinced that he has the majority support, but many Malaysians I spoke with have hoped to see him prove his legitimacy in Parliament, and that's why many have called for a special sitting and not wait till May 18th just to test it out.
Former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak says he expects an atmosphere that's more conducive to a fair trial now that the government that ousted him in 2018 has fallen. Najib is facing multiple charges over the multi-billion-dollar fraud scandal at State Fund 1MDB.
And with his UMNO party back in power, there are concerns that Mr Najib will escape conviction. But he says he will clear his name.
And I've always said that all I wanted was a fair trial. And I don't want any undue manipulation or pressure put on the judge or judges for political reasons. And on the strength of the evidence, I'm more than happy to go through the court process.
Najib says while he hasn't spoken to the new Prime Minister since he took office, he hopes to rebuild their relationship. Mr Muhyiddin was sacked in 2015 after criticizing Najib's handling of 1MDB.
Politics is always the art of the possible. And if one has the attitude that the nation comes first, then there are possibilities of us, trying to forge a viable working relationship.